But notice first what the people do as opposed to those that we read about in Jerusalem. Rather than live by fear, rather than get a stiff neck and an angry, cold heart, they obey. They obey. The gospel says, then he ordered the crowds to sit down on the grass. Now they could have been like, why? There's no food out here. There's no place for me to lay my head out here. We're in the middle of nowhere. Why is he telling me to sit down on the grass? They don't do that. They sit. You see, despite their hunger, despite being out in the middle of nowhere with no food or resources in sight, they trusted Jesus. They trusted their good shepherd and they obeyed. They waited on the Lord. And in his love, he provided. He could have provided in so many different ways. He could have immediately just made their hunger go away. I mean, this is the God of the universe, right? He could have just literally filled their cells with the nutrients they needed and the hunger be gone. He could have brought down manna from heaven, which we also read about as a reminder in Nehemiah today. There could have been rams caught in the thicket as God had provided for Abraham. But you see, he didn't do any of these. What Christ did in this moment was so much more powerful and illuminating. What Jesus actually does is put on full display the plan for humanity and the hope that we have in Christ. Now you may say, Cliff, I feel like you're stretching a little bit, right? But let's look. After they sat down on the grass in obedience, we read this. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. Let's just sit with that for a moment. Isn't that amazing? This is God standing before them. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, more than that even, the universe.